Good morning, everyone. Welcome back to Jack and Erica. Today is another mommy-daughter day. We are down here at the Brandon Mall, so I'll show you a little bit of that. We're just going to do some shopping. It's a rainy day here today. I wanted to go to a park, like I said, as I try to start getting her and I out once a week or at least a couple times a week. But since it's raining, we opted for a mall today, so we're going to check out the Brandon Mall. I went here last week or 2 weeks ago, and I really enjoyed it. I didn't record it though, so now I'll try to get you some footage. It's one of those like old school malls that I really enjoy because there's still like the main big box stores like Macy's, JCPenney, and Dillard's. And I don't know, I always like shopping there. Most of the time I don't find anything, which is okay, but I don't know, just like nostalgia at shopping there because they were all the main stores when I was growing up. And then it just has just your other mix of stores like Bath & Body Works, Victoria's Secret, Forever 21, not more of the high-end stores. There's the Mall of Millennial in Orlando, and that has more high-end stores that Jack and I just don't shop. I still really like that mall, but this one is more like the old school mall where you just have all the old stores, Aeropostale, Aerie, American Eagle, that it's just fun to shop at this one. So I'll give you a little tour and we'll take a walk around the mall. I'm currently in JCPenney now, and Levi has come out with a new tech pant. Jack really likes Levi's, so we'll have to have him try these sometime. They're buy one get one 50% off, and some good colors. And now I'm headed to clearance because this is where I found my shirt next time. Last time I was here. This is men's clearance, I think, and I think women's is further down. Alright, so kind of like I said, just a super classic mall. You got Forever 21, Lego, Carter's. But I love it in here. I love the classic malls. I think the high-end malls are super pretty, and I get joy out of walking those too, but it's nothing like shopping the old school malls with all the old stores that you remember. And now we're headed into Macy's, and look, they even have palm trees on the outside. So pretty. And I love that this one has a backstage because I love looking in backstage. And here's a look at backstage. I love Macy's backstage. I'm going to start over in the men's. I really like Asics t-shirts for Jack. They're just some of my favorite. He only has, I think, 2. And I found one here, and he had one like way long before we met. But they're, I don't know, for whatever reason, I like the way they lay on him. So sometimes, well, like I just said, I've found one here before, so that's why I want to take a peek. I always check to see if they have any here. Intimate, active, men's active. All right, here we go. Like I mentioned, they have American Eagle, Finish Line. There's a Fit to Run back that way. And then Vans. Looks like they're moving the American Eagle too. Zales. There's a Forever 21 down there. Up this way is the food court. We just left Macy's. One thing I love about the Macy's here too, and I forgot to show you guys, but they have price scanners, like price checkers everywhere. I love that at stores still. I hate that most stores took them back out, but I love to be able to price check. One super cool thing about this mall is they have a 2-story carousel. I love carousels. I can't wait to one day take her on this. We are definitely going up to the 2nd floor. When I was 5, I rode my first 2-story carousel on vacation. My parents took us to Maryland, and I remember being so excited because I had never seen one before, and it was super exciting to ride a 2-story carousel. So here's Victoria's Secret, and then you have the garage to the left. Bath & Body Works, Sleep Number, American or Abercrombie & Fitch is down there. Aerie is right here. So yeah, just a super classic mall. Now we are coming up on Guess. There's a JD. I'm not sure what that store is, but it looked like they have Nike in there. a massage in the middle. Usually he always has one client, so I was surprised that he didn't have anyone just now. Mac. Now into JCPenney we go. Go check out their clearance again. This one's not as pretty going into as Macy's was, but just your classic JCPenney. And they have all the big box stores here because they're not closed. I think that's like the coolest part, because I know the mall by my mom's house, the Macy's, is officially closed. And the mall by Jack's parents' house, I think the Macy's is still hanging on, but they definitely closed a lot of them. And I just love coming in these big box stores where you could really come and get anything that you needed. We're back in the car, and now I'm going to head over to Michael's. I'm slowly going to start putting together our Halloween outfits. Let me know in the comments if you can guess what we're going to be. It's close to our hearts, so definitely let us know if you think you can figure it out beforehand, and I'll try to give you some hints. But I'm going to pop into Michael's and see if they have some stuff that we need. And then it's also next to a Marshall's and TJMaxx, so we'll probably pop in there. We're looking for a high chair for baby girl, so I'm trying to keep my eye out at those stores because, like we always say, they're usually cheaper. But yeah, so we're done at the mall officially. We didn't buy anything today. I did find some good clothes for Jack at JCPenney, but they still weren't really the right price. I found like 2 t-shirts, but they were $17 a piece, and I tried to keep his t-shirts like 12 or under. And they were like Adidas brand, like the textile. But yeah, so let's go see what Michael's has. This is hilarious. I have the hiccups, sorry. But that's so funny. That's a little side table. It's a cheeseburger. Alright, once again, we're back in the car. I didn't find what I was looking for in Michael's. They had potentially part of it for Jack and I's version of the costume, but I'm not sure I'm sold on the color. So to be continued. I know we still have some time, but I also know like time just flies, so I don't want to push it and then Halloween be upon us. So that's why I'm starting to look now to get our pieces together for our costume. I think we're gonna pop over to Panera now and use our Sip Club. But yeah, that looks like too there's a HomeSense coming over to this area, so that's super exciting. It says coming soon. I walked all the way over, but yeah, it wasn't open yet. It just says coming soon. But I wanted to get a walk-in, so, and then there's a Barnes & Noble's over here, a Petco, Ulta, and then there's a Marshall's, but you can't see it from my angle, and then this way is the, Michael's straight ahead of us, but they're getting like a facelift, and then the TJMaxx is down that way. I did get something for her at Target earlier. Oh, real zoomed in there. At Target earlier. I didn't record in Target. If I have time, I'm probably going to go back, because last time I was there, the like more solid baby food was on sale. And so I picked up a couple. I got like banana, apple, sweet potato, and carrot. So after talking to Jack, we were just like, oh, well, we'll just get some more if it's still on sale. But there was a lady like restocking the whole aisle, and I couldn't get through with the stroller, and I didn't want to bug her, so I might go back because it's right in this vicinity anyway, so I'm not really wasting gas going back. It would just be like time and energy. So we'll see if I pop back over there. If not, is what it is, because I got some last week, but it was more just since it was on sale and really cheap in our minds. We figured we'd stock up a little bit more. But she'll start solids very, very soon, so I'm getting excited and nervous. That's why we're also in the market for a high chair. If anybody has any recommendations on high chairs, please leave them in the comments below. I feel like I've read article after article, and everything just seems like it's just based on the person. So I just don't know which one to get, and that's why I popped into Marshall's and TJMaxx just to see if they happen to have any, but they didn't. So to be continued. Definitely let us know if there's a high chair that you're using that you love, because I'd love to know. Alright, baby girl is sleeping, so we are walking over to Joann Fabrics. You can still get to it from the Panera parking lot, and then I might pop down to Nordstrom Rack. There's also a Total Wine, and then down that way is the Publix. But yeah, we'll pop in here and see if they have what I'm looking for Halloween. So they definitely have some Halloween stuff out. I'll show you. And then, like I said, look for stuff for our costumes. So we have some pumpkins, some skulls, bigger pumpkins, bigger skulls. Place and time is 50% off. Some hanging skeletons. Oh, that one's cool. I like that one a lot. Wow, check these gnomes out. It's crazy. Those are so big. Some cute fall patterns. Lots and lots going on. More fall on this back wall. Skeletons. More skeletons. Pink skeletons. Ghosts. Ghosts and pumpkins, and they light up. I also love to come look at the yarn. I usually make blankets at home, or I've made my first one, and it's red for Christmas. But Jack's mom and aunt have made me one before, so then I looked up how to do it. So I love to come see all the colors that they have out. I bought my yarn at, I think, Hobby Lobby the last time. But usually I'll do like one of these big thick ones. So this one is Barnett Blanket Extra Thick. So you could use that one, or thought they had another one. I'll see if I can find it. But they have a really pretty color that's like tempting me, but it's thinner. So it's like, I'll show you, but it's thinner like this one, and I've never made one this thin before. So I'd have to see how that would work. But I'll show you the colors that are like tempting me to really want to make her. They even have glow in the dark, and that's really cool too. I'm not gonna lie about that, but I wouldn't know how to use that because that's more like actual yarn. Okay, so let me get over to where I saw the colors that I want to show you. I know you could definitely do it. Like I said, I would just have to do some research because Big Twist makes one that's specifically says baby bear, baby blanket, or Burnett makes pipsqueak. So you could obviously use the yarn to make a baby blanket. So you definitely can do it. I just don't know how, because when I've done the finger blankets, I've used the extra thick, but I got mine at Hobby Lobby, so it was a different brand. So I thought these two colors would be so pretty. This is like my favorite shade of pink ever. I don't know why, I just always like that color. And then I thought this orange was really pretty. So then together it would be such a pretty blanket for her. So something to think about. They're on sale for $6.99 for a bundle. That's about what I spent when I made my red blanket, but obviously it was thicker. I think I did the extra, not the extra thick. So this is the Barnett Blanket Extra. I think this is the size I have at home. If not, it's a little bit thicker because I didn't use this brand. I used a brand at Hobby Lobby, but I spent $6.99 when I did it, and it all depends on the size of your blanket you want. But I think I ended up using 9 of these for our blanket at home, 8 or 9. But I wanted a big, like, red Christmas blanket, so not a bad price, because that's what I spent. It's just thinner, so just something to think about. This is so random too, but anyone that likes just plain t-shirts and you want like a killer deal on them, go to, the prices here are a little bit more expensive, but go to Michael's or Hobby Lobby. That's where I actually got this shirt. I got it at Michael's. It's just a plain green. I also have it in pink. I also have a pink sweatshirt, but this was literally at Michael's only, I think when I got it, it was either $2.99 or $3.99. And a lot of times they give you like a $5 off coupon, so I got this one in green and pink, and it's just a plain t-shirt by Gildan, just a cotton t-shirt. And I liked plain t-shirts because if I like graffiti, I like it on the back, but you can't beat a $2 or $3 t-shirt. So definitely check it out if you want a cheap t-shirt. And I don't mind the Gildan brand because it's just a t-shirt, like I said. So definitely check them out if you're a t-shirt person like me and you like them plain. we're officially back home. We had a great day shopping together. I'll show you, well, let me know in the comments what you think are going to be for Halloween. I won't show you, I did get a part that we might use for baby girl, but I won't show you yet. So let us know in the comments if you think you have a guess of what our family costume might be.
One of the family costumes.
Yeah, and then I'll start showing you bits and pieces. We're just not, I'm not sure if we're gonna use it yet. I want to keep looking, and then I didn't really find anything for Jack and I that I loved. So yeah, but we did get this. I don't know if I mentioned it earlier, but when I was at Target, I did get this seat that was $24. So when I went to Ross after Target, they had one that was super similar, and it was $39.99. So I definitely feel like we got a deal. When I checked the Target app, it was originally $50, so it was half off because I got it for $24.99. So I'll show you this really quick. We're not sure if we're going to keep it yet, but it was one of those things where it was on sale. It was the only one left, so I wanted to just grab it, and then Jack and I can have time to decide if we think it'd be beneficial for her. So it is this Deluxe Super Seat. It's a 3-in-1, it says. So basically it's a seat, and it's got play toys around it, and then it turns into an infant support seat with a soft insert, and then it just turns into a toddler booster seat. So we don't really have anything like this currently. We do have like a Panda, I think it's from Fisher-Price, but like a Fisher-Price Panda Learn to Sit. But it's not really a booster because like her butt is still like extended like this in a way. So yeah, we'll probably keep it, but I also just don't know if it's like a super necessity to have, especially if we get a high chair, because I don't want to feed her in that. So it's more just like a booster seat and another thing to put her in that she can play in for the time being. But to be continued if we keep it or not. I just thought it was a deal, and like Jack and I just want time to decide, so I went ahead and bought it because I came across it and it happened to be on clearance.
You gotta buy it when you find it.
Yeah, gotta buy it when you see it. Otherwise you go back and it's not there. But thanks for joining us today, and we will see you around like a donut.